Welcome back to another Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Last time, well, a bunch of crap happened, and Link's sister got kidnapped, so we're joining the pirates to help save our sister and all that stuff. Well, Link's sister. Jeez, why do I keep saying that? Always to distract time before we reach Forsaken Fortress, we have this little mini game with Nico, or like I like to pronounce his name like that anyways. And this little mini game honestly is not that hard at all. But yeah, it's a lot more platformy, and it's basically a tutorial mini game to get you used to the rope swinging. Because trust me, you're gonna use this a lot in the game. Because in this game they bring a lot of features in, and honestly some of the features don't even return, which is kind of a disappointment, to be honest, because I like the features that they put in this game, to be honest, because I like this game in general, if you didn't know already. The only problem I have is like the one section of the game, but I'm not going to get into more details because I do not want to spoil anything here. So what I like to do is I like to put the platforms back down and raise them up again, so it gives me just a little bit more time to get it done. And when I screw up, I do the exact same thing, put the platforms down, put them back up, so I have more time to get over there. But yeah, it's not really that hard. Usually your jump, the way you gotta aim your jump, because if you just like stop the rope, it takes a lot longer to get momentum and build your swing up so you can reach the other platforms, kind of like this, what I'm doing. But yeah, it's not that hard. You should only, like, if you aim your jumps, you usually don't need to realign the rope to reach the platforms. So it's all about aiming your jumps and timing everything, so you should be fine when you do this. And for doing all that, we actually get a treasure from Nico, but it's their prize treasure. And I probably spoiled this in Beetle's shop in the first part, but we get the spoils bag, whatever. I just call it spoil bag, whatever. It holds 8 different types of items. What this bag does is really holds items like the joy pendants and stuff that we'll be seeing later. It's like mainly enemy drop items, which it was another thing that was introduced in this game. The enemies now drop these specialized items that you can later do in side quests, because later when you find people who actually want the items, you can do side quests to gain heart containers, get rubies from them, and all that sorts of things. Well, anyways, during that minigame, it took, jeez, I spent all day doing that. All day doing that minigame, and we're finally here at Forsaken Fortress. As you notice when we get to the top of here. Climb that ladder faster. Yeah. Well, Forsaken Fortress is one of the most pain in the butts areas in the entire game. To be honest, the stealth section is really annoying for me, because when I first played this game, it was a big turn off for me. I pretty much, when I got to this section of the game, I pretty much turned the game off. Oh, no, I don't do that anymore, because I know where everything is and what to do. But when I first began this game, when it first came out, I got to this section, I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I was looking everywhere. I was getting caught all the time. Cause yes, you get caught, you get seen by their spotlights just once, you get thrown into a cell. Or if one of those, what I think they're called moblins sees you. Yes, moblins are back in this game. And with a really weird and funny design. And so, yeah, well, what the hell makes them think he would survive this if he wasn't going to be able to survive the fall from the cliff when he ran off? Inconsistency. You're pros. Bullshit. I saw you aiming at that giant bird. Oh, fuck. No! What the hell, you assholes? You're bad shots. What makes you good shots now? Oh, what the hell? No! Not my sword. Yeah, by seeing that little cutscene, you can understand why I don't like this place that much. Because guess what? No combat. Because Link apparently can't fight fist to fist. And this is where the stealth kicks in. So, you fucking stupid pirates, you thought you could aim when you couldn't even hit that bird. The bird was flying straight. Well, actually it wasn't, but still. How many cannonballs did you waste on that thing? Anyways, we're given the stone, whatever, I don't remember. Well, I know what it is, a gossip stone, if I remember correctly, or oh, not a gossip stone. Well, anyways, you read it there, but yes, you have to use these barrels and hide in them. You pretty much know where this is going so far. Oh no, nowadays I find that the spotlights graphic is like really weird, weirdly graphic to me now, because I'm used to other games with better lighting, and yeah, so it kind of comes off guard to me when the freaking light is actually shining on me, because right there I thought it wasn't actually shining on me and that was the glare effect or something, but it turned out it wasn't, and I got turning this out. Yeah, that pretty much stinks. But, pretty much what I had to, yeah, save. Save constantly, people. It's a lifelong lesson that you should learn. And one of my friends should take that to heart, because, I'm not gonna mention you, you're probably watching this, but whatever. Well, anyways, what you're supposed to do is jump up on the table and jump to the bookcase or whatever, the shelf. And right behind that pot is a little crawl space you can escape. Now, as soon as you exit, you'll find a treasure chest that gives you a map of the Forsaken Fortress. This place isn't that hard, just follow what I do, except for getting caught, but don't get caught unless you want this stupid map, which is totally useless. Oh, by the way, there are treasures hidden in here, but I recommend you do not get them until you revisit this place. Because, spoiler alert, you come back to this place again. Well, you pretty much assume that with the open sea and stuff, but anyways, yeah, remember that swinging minigame? Yeah, it comes into effect here. You're pretty much going to use that all the time throughout this entire fortress. Well, the entire time you're here. I like how when you walk out and it shows you where everything is and everything, but like sometimes when you already know what you're doing, it gets annoying. or you're trying to see where the things are. Because what you're supposed to do is actually take out the searchlights. And you're probably wondering, if you played this for the first time, how do you take them out without a weapon? Well, we have a shield, so took Tetra's word, and thank God we have a shield to defend ourselves. If you're thinking we're gonna wham them with a shield and use the shield for combat, you're dead ass wrong. Because the only Zelda games you can do that is the two Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. You can't do that in the other ones, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because Twilight Princess was to first introduce the shield bash. Yes, you need to take one of these sticks. You can find the sticks in the pot, or you can use your shield to deflect the one that's in his hand, and he'll drop it, and you need to pick it up. So yeah, this is a new concept released to the Zelda series, is where you could actually pick up the enemy's weapon and use it against them. This is one of the concepts I really like about this game. And it kind of annoyed me that Twilight Princess didn't do it, because they dropped their weapon after you killed them in Twilight Princess, but after that it would just spontaneously combust. Which kind of got annoying. It's like, oh man, I want to use that guy's weapon. It's so badass that it just combusts in front of you. It's like, oh, what the hell? It's like you introduced this concept of using their weapons against them, but you never bring it back. It was such a really good concept that I would have thought they would have brought it in the other Zelda games throughout. I mean, I really like that concept. Like, it's just using your own sword. It just gets kind of boring after a while. You want to use the enemy's weapons of whatever they have. Oh, by the way, that stick has an official name. If you didn't know this already and haven't played Ocarina of Time and got the stick in that game, it's called a Deku Stick. So yeah, Deku Sticks are back in this game. And yeah, this whole section is basically destroy the searchlights. Well, not destroy them, just kill the monsters that are controlling them, which will send the searchlight aiming at the sky, so that you don't have anybody to bother you about the searchlights. After you get rid of them, it's just basically a straight on path. Unless you don't know where you're going, then you could get lost really easily. Because if you don't know where you're going, you're pretty much screwed. You're gonna be here for like an hour, like I did on my first time. Now, if you're looking up guides, that does not count, because I did not, when I first played this game, I did not use any guides whatsoever. Except for the one part in the whole game. But we'll be getting to that much later on. And right here, I'm looking for the last searchlight, which is that one. Trying to figure out where to get to it. What you want to do is go back to the doors down there and go to the other door instead of the one I just went through to get over here to get to that searchlight. And yeah, you want to go through that door over there to the right of myself. Yeah, that door right over there, past there that I just passed, you want to go through. I know I keep saying that, but right here, when you revisit this place, you can actually climb on that ledge, but there's an invisible wall that prevents you from climbing that ledge and making a shortcut to this stupid thing. And that invisible wall disappears. Guess where we are? We're back in the area where we got the dungeon map. So I could have gotten rid of this place earlier actually, but anyways, that's the end of the part. I'll see you guys later. See you guys until then.